So you lot, it's currently raining, it's pouring, the old man is snoring here in the UK, but let's get all that rain out now, because then next weekend we have sun and no stops to the track time. Also, I've sorted the mop out on top of my head. So people keep pointing out in the videos that things need sorting, so gonna get this sorted before bug jam. I'm also gonna try and sort these lights. Someone suggested some G3. I think they've been scratched, like someone didn't like the person who had the car before and they've scratched them, but some people seem to think we can clean these back up. So clean these up, take the spoiler off. I've took the stereo out, so thanks for everyone's help. Took the stereo out and just gonna do a few little tidying bits, because now we've got the stickers on, needs tidying up a little bit. Add another 20 horsepower. We're gonna be flying. Project 14 seconds. It's going to be easy, I think. Why have I said that? But Project 14 seconds is way underway. Let's bolt up, make it look a little bit pretty for bug jam. Now, I keep mentioning bug jam, so I grab some tools to get this spoiler off. Now, if you guys, anyone watching this, is at bug jam, make sure you come and say hello. Give me your ideas. I am loving your feedback. And it also pushes me, the amount of people that have bought this spoiler up every time I see them or show them the car, or they come to look at the car and they tell me, oh, that spoiler. I'm like, I know, but I've been servicing it and getting it ready. It's been the least of my worries. So if you are at bug jam, make sure you come, say hello, take a look at the car. Give me your feedback on the videos. I want to know, good or bad. So I was trying to use some proper adhesive remover. Get out of it there, adhesive remover, and then a wooden block cut down to a point to get it off, but you can't really see. Someone has already taken off whatever was on there and scratched it all. So even if I get this off nicely, it's gonna have all these scratches in it. So I think what I am tempted to do is just get that off with a scraper. If it scratches it, it scratches it. And then either prime it myself, or because we've got a week, I'm going to get it wrapped. Just going to get some vinyl thrown on the top of it, just so it looks a little bit neater and tidier. Hopefully we're going that fast, you can't even notice, but yeah, with all the scratches, there's just no point trying to save it. Well, change of plan, look. It's come up quite well. I managed to be quite nice to it. Because, you know, poor Bolt has been treated poorly until now. So I'm giving him some good love. So I was like, I'm not going to hack at it, even if I'm thinking of covering it. I'm going to be nice to him. And I've come out with only the scratches that were already on there. So those scratches I showed you before we started, and the actual glue and stuff was like here. It's like they tried to, I think they used something to scratch to get off what they'd butchered onto there. So what I'm going to do is, because we're so close to go time, I think I'm just going to buff this up and put it back on. I'm going to get some T-cut, buff this up. And then also, I said earlier that a viewer, a buddy of mine, James, had mentioned some G3 on the lights. So I'm just going to try some T-cut and see if that works. And if the T-cut works, I might get some G3, because G3 is basically just an aggressive version of T-cut. I'd never thought of putting T-cut on normal plastic, but he's saying that if they're blemished because of the sun, or someone scratched them slightly with like a Brillo pad or something to clean them, then that could be the issue. And this should take that layer of blemish off. So today's a win, and Bolt's gonna look a little bit shiny. 3 more horsepower added. Project 14 looking good. I'm gonna annoy you all. Imagine if I could only run like a 16 or something. Oh dear, European front wheel drive series will have to give me a 16-second t-shirt. But get this polished up. I'm gonna try the polish on the lights, see what happens. Well, not too shabby. Obviously it's got scratches and people might go, what are the scratches? But at least all that horrible adhesive He's off there now. Let's see if we can make the light shine. Well, James, JT Diagnostics, I think you've got it, mate. So this is how they originally looked. And this is one that's had a quick T-cut. Massive difference. They are damaged, like I said, this poor car, it's been treated bad. But I reckon some G3, which is a bit more aggressive, will bring these up even more. But they look way better than the originals, because they were gone, absolutely gone. So time to T-cut this one. Now, because I keep getting told off for not telling you what I'm actually doing, because I forget. So small blob, about a 50p piece of T-cut on a damp cloth. Work round in circles on the light. Keep going until it starts to dry. Once it starts to dry, then get a dry cloth and rub the dry cloth. It's that simple. Right, that's the driver's side one done. It is a little bit more damaged than the passenger, but I think a bit more aggressive. It could be on the inside as well, but they look way better than they did. It could be on the inside. You can see some mad swirls, and not from what I've done. There's chunks out here, but that looks better than it did. Cheers, James. Well, and that wraps up today's video, guys. Bolt now looks a little bit shinier, a little bit prettier. Once again, big thank you to JT Diagnostics. He's always sending me advice on the daily. Follow his Instagram. I'll put it again in the video. And we are currently now, as this video is live, at Bug Jam. And have we run 14 seconds or not? You're gonna have to wait till next week's video. See you on the flip side. Spuds.